take your attention to your scapula, shoulder blades on the back, right? So from here, you're going to reach the arms forward as you slide the scapula around the back. And now draw the scapula back together, nice and slowly, maybe hugging your spine a little bit and the arms pull in. And then reach them out around. Good. Try not to cave the chest here. Try to keep the chest kind of broad. Good. Arms are reaching forward. Nice. Now, with your right hand, find that neutral or that midway point with those shoulder blades where they feel like they're sat snugly on the back of the ribs. And you're going to, with your right hand, not the card starters, but you're going to turn the key. So you're going to turn the key and feel, maybe place that opposite hand under your armpit and feel how that little group of muscles under there kind of fires up. Can you get that? Can you feel that? Yeah. Right. Last 2 and 1 and change sides. Just have the hand under the armpit for feedback. Other side might be harder to find that. Almost like driving down. So you want to get the arm to turn in and down. You've got to get that to fire up there. Good. Nice. That's 2 and 1. And bring both arms down by your side. Great, we're coming onto the platform. Now you've all got a band across your platform. Just make sure the band's nice and flat. And it's pretty close to the front edge, as mine is there. And you're going to come into your 4-point kneeling. You're not, I'm going to come to you in a moment. So in your 4-point kneeling, we want to have wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. You're going to go against the wall with the back. Correct. Nice. Now from here, you're going to just make sure that you've got your knees about hip distance apart, about fist distance apart. Good. From here, you are going to take a nice big deep breath in and go for your cat back. So you're going to round your spine. Good. And then breathe in and take it into your cat. Good. And exhale, take it into your cat. Just watching your cow, you're not swinging your head too far forward. Your eyelight's going to stay looking down at your foot bar. Good, nice. Great, now can you on this next one find that midway point between those 2 moves? That's going to be probably around about your neutral spine. Good, now here we're going to do what's called a scapular push-up. So here, you're going to drop your chest towards the floor as you draw your shoulder blades together, and then draw your shoulder blades apart to push your chest away from the floor. Arms are staying straight. So just your shoulder blades moving in the back. Your arms are not bending. It's just your shoulder blades moving. Lower back is not changing. It's just your shoulder blades drawing together and pulling apart. So it's here. It's here. It's scapular movement, it's scapular glide. Nice. Now, can you feel that little bit of that key screwing into your armpit? We're going to need these serratus in a moment for your front support. Right? Nice. Now find that neutral, so shoulder blades nice and flat on the back. Now keep that width through the back. Shoulder blades aren't drawing together, they're neutral. Now take hold of the band with your right fist. Good. Right, now from here, without anything changing in the back, you're going to press that right arm out in front of you, keeping the knuckles just hovering from the wall or the floor. Bring the arm back to line up with the left arm. Bring the arm forward. Good. Bring the arm back. Very nice. Push the arm forward. We're going to go 6 times on that side. You really want to push into the underarm on that left side. You should feel that warming up a little bit there. Good. Nice. Last one there. Bring that right arm back so it lines up with the left. Now take your right arm out to the side. Good. Watch that shoulder blade doesn't wing into the back. Good. It's going to be quite a small move. Good. If you're feeling wrists here, maybe you want to go onto forearm, onto fists, excuse me. Last 2. Good. Very nice. More wider. So you lift up through here. There it is. Now hold that. Great. Now the arm pushes out in front. Someone's like, who's counting? That was more than 6. Good. Use that supporting arm. Great. Last 2. And 1. And bring the hand back. If you'd like to sit back, give the wrist a bit of a roll. Look after your bodies. Give them a little bit of a stretch. That's absolutely fine before we go to round 2. Did you feel the underarm muscles having to work? Did you feel the scapula having to stabilise? Great. Other side. Good. So now the right arm is anchoring the band. You're going to take hold with your left fist. Good. Find that width across your back without the lower back popping. So soften here, soften here, soften here, soften here, soften here. So there you go. Now push here. There you go. Keep that. Right. So you're pushing forward to start with. Right. Left width. Push up into my hand. There it is. Good. Last one. Now go out to the side. Great. Really use that press down into the reform bed or the platform. Great. And now push out to the front. Great. Nice. Good. Just watch everyone's butts are starting to creep back over their heels a little bit. Come forward. There you go. A bit more weight over your shoulders. I know it's starting to fatigue. These are quite a small muscle group. They get quite tired quite quick. Last one there. Great. Both hands go back down. Nice big breath in. Take it into your cat. Good. And then take it into your cow. In your cow, just watch you're not letting your abdominals just sort of drop towards the floor. You want to feel a bit of a stretch from your pubic symphysis to your breastplate, and then round into your cat. So it's a little stretch from the front line rather than a complete collapse. Great. Nice, last one there. Nice, if you'd like to give the wrists a little bit of a roll. Good. I'm going to cue this, we're going to go into some front support stuff. You just won't get to turn your knees down. So, from here, just push your bands up onto the floor. We don't need them again. I will collect them up, just put them on the floor, and I'll come and get them in a moment. Can you come quite far forward so your hands are on there, and find that quadruped again. So, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Now, from here, can you shuffle your knees back about a foot distance? Without your shoulder yet, take the knees back. So extend them, there you go. Should make it slightly extended position. Good, now make sure your shoulders are right over your hips. Now use your belly, so your abdominals, to draw in to tuck your tail underneath you. Hold it there. Good, now keep drawing the belly button in. Now from here, you're going to slide your knees back just a little bit more without the tailbone moving. Good. Hold it there, make sure you've got that weight over your shoulders. Keep pushing down into the floor. Tuck your toes and straighten your legs. Very nice. There's your front support. Just try and widen through the back here for a moment. Lift up, lift up. There it is. Good. Hold it there. Just make sure that tailbone, you got it. Nice. Abdominals are drawing in. You're like, can we shut up? Can we come out of this yet? Does it feel like work here? Can you feel your underarms holding you? Can you feel your abdominals having to do some work? Everyone slowly come down 1 foot at a time. 1 knee at a time. Great. Nice. Give the wrist a little bit of a roll. Should we do that one more time? Did you feel connected? Did you feel good? Great. Let's go into it one more time. Nice. So you're pressing into the floor or into the platform. Good. You've got that extended knee position. Find that tuck of the pelvis. Glutes do not have to be on here. They're not doing anything. Your hip flexors are holding you. And then you're just going to tuck your toes and lift without changing. And there you go. Good. Nice, nice, nice. Everyone looks great. Can you now feel a bit of reach out through the crown of the head and out through your heels? Get a bit of length in the move. Good. Just drop your arm a tiny bit for me. There it is. Good. Hold it there. And slowly coming on down 1 at a time. Good. Sit back into your rest. Child's pose. Good. Nice big breath there. Take a big breath right through the back of the ribs. And exhale, sink your chest down towards the floor. Good, another big breath there. Right. And then exhale, sink your chest towards the floor. Great, come back up to your quadruped one last time. Tuck your toes. Press up into your pike, meaning hips go straight towards the ceiling. Find that V position. Good. Now from here, pedal your heels. So sink one heel up, sink one heel down. Great. Nice. Really sink into this. Delicious. Lovely. Good. Now slowly, you can keep the heels pedaling. Slowly walk your hands back towards your feet. Good. Land your heels. Let yourself hang there. Big breath in. Stand through the legs. Lift your belly. Roll on up. Hey, good job. Everyone do a full 180. Turn to face your towers. Here we go. Some unknown territory for all. So you should have 2 long yellow springs with the stirrup handle hanging on number 1 on the top. Now you don't have numbers on yours. They should be on the top. You're going to pick up both those handles. Good. Now with any of the springs, because if you let go, they're going to go back. And they're going to make an awful noise. Unlike to hit me, it might hit you. So let's just make sure we don't let go. You're going to hold the handles like a bike handlebar. And you're going to start by standing with your feet over that line in the reformer. Great. Arms are down in front of you, completely straight. You probably haven't got any tension on the springs yet. That's okay. Make sure you're in your parallel. And you're going to press your arms back beside the line of the body. Good. Hold it there. Breathe in. Exhale, release off. Nice. 2 more like that. Press back. Good. And release off. Great. Now push back and hold. We're going to stay here for 3 counts. Good. Now hold in there. Really push your hands down towards the floor as well. 2, 1. Release off. Now, if that was very easy to hold for the 3 counts, take a half step backwards. If that was very hard to hold, take a little micro step forward. If that felt kind of just right, stay exactly where you are. Okay, now you're going to really stand through your feet. Your glutes are going to help hold you from flying forward, right? So this is not just an arm exercise, it's a full body exercise. Press your arms back beside your body. Good, and now release the arms up. As you press back, can you feel the top of the arm turning out so you get this extra width across your chest? Just watch there, you've got to tuck your tail a bit. There you go. Nice. Just watch the pull of the straps is not making you sort of sag in the middle or fold in the middle. Glutes have to be on. Great. Nice. And make sure you've got that push down of the hand. You're not just pushing them back. You're trying to scrape your fingertips, your knuckles along the floor. So you've got this length in this move. Great. Ease off the springs a moment. And then from here, you're going to click your heels together into your Pilates V. Stay in the same position on the table if you can. And now float your heels off the floor. Good. Stand nice and tall. Press the arms back and hold. And release off. Press your arms back and hold. Keep the heels hovering. Good. Release off. Press your arms back and hold. Can you, in this V position with your raised heel, feel the heels squeezing together? Feel that wrap up through the legs into the side of the hips. That's going to help hold you there. Good. Last 2. And 1. Lower your heels. Good. Take a full step backwards. Now, I'm going to have to, excuse me, don't do what I was doing. I'm going to have to go a bit further because I'm a bit heavier. So, I'm going to go here, arms are out in front, palms turned up. You're going to find this isometric bicep hold here. Elbows just below my shoulder line, palms are trying to push towards my forehead. And I'm going to sit into a squat. I'm imagining I'm sliding my butt down a wall and coming straight back up. Great. Try 1. See how that feels. Maybe it feels like you haven't got enough support, so you have to take a little step back. Know that mini movements from the tower really increase the weight of the springs. And the same works in the reverse. Good, 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 good. Very nice. Great. Excuse me. Nice, you've got 3 more there. How does that feel? concentrating, love it. Great. And then stand tall from there. Keep your feet where they are. Just come a little bit wider than parallel. You're going to press your arms back by your side and hinge forward. See, I've got a flat back. I haven't got a rounded back and flat. I'm going to reach my arms forward and press my hands back. Good. It's like I'm skiing. I'm sat in my butt, so I haven't got much weight through my knees. I'm trying to really hold myself in my glutes. Push the arms back. Feel that push come from underarm. So try and take some of that work out of your hands and find it into your back. You're much stronger there. Good. Hinge forward just a tiny bit more. There you go. Nice. Now everyone push your hands back and hold. Keep the arms pushing back. Squeeze your butt to stand up without the arms coming forward. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze to stand tall. Oh, that's nice. Release up. Good job. Take a moment. Does everyone know what a plie is? So from here, you're going to, you might want to change position, but give one a go first of all. Arms are going to press back, no further back than the line of the body. You're going to push your arms back, you're going to click your heels together, and you're going to come down into your plie. Plie, you can't bring the torso forward, right? So you're going to come straight down. And then come up. You're using that push back to get there. As soon as your torso starts to tip forward, that's your end range, stand up. Heels are lifted here if they can be. That's it, it's going to make it a bit easier. Use that push back. You've got that imaginary wall behind you can push your hands into. And you manage your body, you manage your effort. So if you need to come a bit closer, that's absolutely fine. Pay no one else any attention about where they are here. Can you now find that press back from your back body, not just your hands? You're much stronger in that back body than you are just pushing with your hands and wrists. Great. Last one here. Beautiful. And slowly standing up, come towards the tower. You're going to turn to face the middle of the room, but you're going to have either spring in either hand. Nice. Now, really important with this setup, you start with your arms out in front. Good. Arms are, see how they're just below shoulder lines. I'm kind of pointing them diagonally down. I haven't gone too high. Then I can take a little step forward. I'm going to click my heels together. Now, I'm going to find that wrap into my hips, back into my glutes. I'm going to lean forward. Oh, what does that feel like? Can I feel my underarm muscles? I'm back in my plank. Good. Now I'm going to open my arms out to the side and draw my arms back. Open arms out to the side and draw your arms back. Just what? Maybe you need a little bit more tension. If you feel like you're sagging at the hips, great. Nice. Great. Very nice. Inhale, open the arms wide. Keep squeezing and pushing the butt through a little bit. Yes. Push your butt. So tuck your tails a little bit. There you go. Use the abdominals to draw the front of the pelvis through. Good. Hold it there with the arms at shoulder width. Now press into your right arm. Really feel like you're pushing it into something. Open your left arm without any twisting of the torso. Bring your arm back. Open the arm out to the side. Good. Two more. Can you feel that energy down through your heels, up through the legs, through the glutes, out through the crown of the head? Wowza, love this. Good. Now push into the right hand, open your left arm out to the side. Go a little bit harder to the obliques. And on the other side. Good. Really feel that push into the static hand. Great. Nice. Come back. Come out of that lean. Ease off the weight there a little bit. Going to give the shoulders a little bit of a roll. Great. Similar position, different arm movement. This one's called boxing or punching. So now you're going to find that position. Same setup. The reason we start with straight arms, because you don't want to find that tension, then pull the weight from behind you, shoulder injury, straight away. Good. Arms out in front, palms facing down. Heels together, find that lean. I'm going to bend one elbow to come back. Elbow hasn't gone above my shoulder line, it's still below my shoulder line. Push forward. And again. Great. Watch it, just the arms. Nothing's happening in my hips. You're trying to keep them there. So a lot of glute work. Oh, I'm warming up. I don't know about you. I'm about 6. Nice. Right. Last one's there. Both arms out in front. And ease back from there. Beautiful work. Let the springs rest down. Take off what we call the spirit handle. Place them in your box provided. And you're going to place on your wooden bar or spring bar. Oh yeah, the silver hooks stay with the springs always, not the sorry, I should have said that. And then when you're there, come and sit down on the platform, feet against your shoulder block. Sorry, okay, now, you want to be sat right up on your sit bone. Now, I can't get to a fully extended leg because my hands are in the pad. So, more important, you're sat upright than it is to have straight legs. So if you need to have a softness in your knees, absolutely fine. Right, when everyone's there, beautiful. So feet against your shoulder blocks. As you can see, if I straighten my legs, not so good. I bend my knees, I can sit up nice and tall. Good, from here. Find that gentle press down on the bar, gentle press, just sort of taking some tension, into the little finger side of the hand to connect your underarm. Big breath in, exhale, straighten your legs as you tuck your tail, and you're going to roll down nice and controlled, sinking into your back arm, stay straight, Reggie. Good, good, good. Head will touch down, breathe in at the bottom, nod your chin, look at your toes, lift the bar a little bit, follow the line of the springs to come up. Sit tall, soften your knees if you need at the top. Ooh, how does that feel? Delicious, right? There you go. Great, you're welcome. Nice, rolling down. Really get that roll of the pelvis. Imagine you've got a set of wheels on the side of the hips and they're rolling back, rolling back, rolling back, rolling back. And you're really sinking. There you go into that lower back. As soon as your head touches down, breathe in, exhale, nudge your chin, rolling up. Great. Good. And rolling down. Nice. And last one here. This next one, we're going to stay down. If you're down already, stay down. If you're on your way down, let's get down. Good. Now you're going to take your elbows wide to roll the bar to your sternum. So elbow pulls nice and wide. Good. And then release up. Good. Pull the bar. Great. Can you imagine as you roll that bar in, the back of the body's getting wider. You're widening your back body as you pull the bar in. Just watch the bar doesn't start to come towards throat, keep it quite low on the chest, and you're going right to breastplate. Good. Last 2. And 1, extend your arms, nod your chin, look at your toes, lift the arms a little bit, roll yourself all the way up. Great. Now roll yourself back halfway. Hold it there. Breathe in. Exhale. Sink your belly a bit more and try and tuck your tail underneath you a bit more. Hold it there. Now do not let your torso drop any lower. Roll the bar to your sternum. Good. Make sure you stay in that C curve so you're keeping your tail tucked. Release off. Pull the bar in. Good. With each row, can you feel like your belly sinks a bit more? There you go, so you get a bit more connection into those abdominals. Very nice. 2. And 1. Great. And then straighten the arms. Roll yourself all the way down, really sinking into that lower back, all the way down to the platform. Head will touch down, all the way down. Breathe in there. Exhale, nudge your chin, look at your toes, lift the bar a little bit, and follow the line of the springs to come up. Great job. You're going to hook your legs over the spring bar. Crazy behavior. So the spring bar's going to sit behind the back of the knees. Great. Plant your feet flat on the table. Great. And then sit yourself as tall as you can. If you need to hold the bar, that's absolutely fine. Arms out in front. See, I haven't gone to the spring bar. And then you're going to tuck your tail to roll yourself back with control. With control, toes don't have to stay down, you can just keep your heels down, roll it all the way down, touch down. Hands down by your side. Good. Stay where you are, and we're going to do our first of a few pelvic curls. So if your feet have gone quite far from you, you're going to pull your heels in a little bit. Good. Hands out by your side, press into the table, big breath in, exhale, find your imprint, and press up into your pelvic curl. Great. Breathe in at the top, exhale, rolling down. Great. Nice. Why is the spring bar here? Hopefully, you might have to, if you need it, move away from the tower a little bit. You want to feel that bar giving a little gentle pull on the back of the legs to give you a little bit of traction through your spine to give yourself a little bit more movement, or a little bit more space to move in. Good. Nice. Can you check in with your feet? Are you sounding evenly through your feet? Big toe, little toe, centre of the heel. Also, definitely use your arms here. It's not a cheat to use your arms. It's a good practice to get into for moves that come later in the practice. Right, this is your last one, so everyone come down. Melting down through your throat, through your upper back, middle back, lower back. Great. Arms to the ceiling, palms facing your wooden bar. So arms, wrists above shoulders. Good. So you're going to breathe in here. Exhale, nod your chin forward, and reach your hands forward and tap your wooden bar. Okay. Yeah. Good. And then come back down. Good. Breathe in at the bottom. Exhale, reach forward, tap your wooden bar. Good. Nice chest lift. Good. Try and reach past your wooden bar, maybe. You're only coming as high as you don't come off the tips of your shoulder blades. So don't come up too high. You'll lose some of the work. Good. Very nice. 2 more. And then you're going to take hold of the bar and hold the bar. So on your second one, hold the bar. And we'll wait for everyone to get there. Great. Now, press the bar down towards the floor a little bit, keeping straight arms. Beautiful. Float your legs to the tabletop. Great. Glue your heels together. Nice. Here's your 100. Beautiful. So come down a little bit into the lower back. You're going to press the arms down. Good. Nice. Pump the arms. So what's the 100 for? The 100 is for centering, it's to get us into our abdominals. Good. So you're breathing. What's the pumping for? It keeps pace of the breath. Good. You do not have to be in a chest lift, of course. You can have your head and shoulders down. If you'd like a slightly harder version, and you can keep your lower back down, you can extend your legs to the ceiling. Good. 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 Nice. Breathing in over 5 counts, breathing out over 5 counts, getting that sink into your waist. Good, you've got last 10 here. Beautiful, beautiful, nice. And then hook your feet, your knees over the bar, rest your legs down, rest your chest lift. What just happened then? That was great. Nice, hands down by your side. Good, 2 pelvic curls. Use that as a nice bit of a reset. Good. Nice. I know. And then from here, you're going to bring your arms to the ceiling. Roll yourself, so pelvis will be down when you're going to come up. Then roll yourself up to seated. Take hold of the bar, unhook your legs, let the bar rest safely on the tower. That's a bit more challenging than it sounded. Good. So unhook the spring bar from your springs, making sure the silver clips stay with the springs. Wooden bars going back into your box, and now your yellow springs can come off also. Right, and now go into your box. Platforms are coming off and going under your. And Paige, your one won't go under your carriage. Sorry. Yeah, put it in front of the mirror, sorry.
Okay.
And then, again, make sure you're slightly different setup, you're in the like special. You should all have one of these somewhere close by to your reformer. Called the jump ball. Nice. Padded end is going to face towards the tower, and you're going to put it into 2 that's provided. And there's some little tighten up. Right, everyone's there, everyone's got one to tighten up, everyone feeling okay?
Yeah, that's me too.
So right there. So you're going to go 2 red and a blue springs, please. And they're going to stay on your, oh sorry, yes, always unhook your straps from the tower. Sorry. So 2 red and a blue. Try and even out your springs, so don't put them all on one side of the hooks. That's just good practice to get into.
Yeah,
It doesn't.
that question.
I don't think it does matter. I just like to have it like spread out. It just looks better. I'm surprised Paul isn't the one to even them out.
Oh no, you've got OCD about something.
Oh, but no, I mean, selective OCD.
Yeah,
There we go. It also, from a teaching point of view, it really helps to see eye guides, the library that people have got on.
Yeah.
Just as a tip there. Now you should also have in your boxes a G ball, a green ball. Everyone good? Everyone's got 2 red springs and a blue spring. Good. Just make sure you've got your head cushions available. So here's a good example. Always make sure straps are unhooked. I didn't say
Sorry.
it. No, I didn't say it. So, right. Come and line your backs. Head rests down, cushions not there yet. You have a cushion. Sorry, I'll let me find you one. Nothing there? It's under your springs. Right there. There it is. This one? Yeah, that's it. Great. Lie on your back. Now, arches are coming out onto the edge of the jump board. Good. Place your chi ball between your knees. Okay. And even if you could, come maybe a little bit lower on the legs with a bit more inner thigh than just knee. Great. Perfect. Hands down by your side. Now we've got quite light springs on, so careful here. So arches are on, beautiful. Now find a squeeze of that ball with your inner thighs, not just your knees pulling together. Great. And then from here, so no headrest, sorry, for now, put your head down. Good. And then you're going to roll up into your first pelvic curl. Keeping a squeeze of that ball. Good. Make sure you get that full height in the pelvic curl. And then come down with control. Good. Nice. Pressing on up. Good. Nice. We're going to go 2 more. Does that feel different to those other pelvic curls? Does it feel a bit more work having to keep squeezing that ball? Want to really see those balls changing shape? Yes. You're not just holding that ball, you've got to actively squeeze that ball with your inner thighs. Everyone just closed their eyes now. It's like there's a lot more work going on. Oh, it's very bright. Shall we turn that off?
Yeah.
Can we get overhead lights off? Great, last one there for everybody. Okay. Come on down. Place your balls, I think so, under your reformers. Or just, they should sort of trap under the woodwork. So you're going to need to reach up and grab them over. Now bring your feet down onto the jump board so your toes are right on the top edge. Good. Now you can have your head rest up on your cushion, if you'd like that. Okay, so slowly press your legs to straight and bring the full foot onto the jump board, so you're completely flat-footed. Okay, everyone press out. Now, watch your knees here. We're going to see how this goes, okay? So, what you're going to do, first of all, is just raise your heels. Lower your heels, keeping your legs straight. Make sure the full foot is on the jump board. You haven't taken your toes off the top edge. Nice. Now, can you raise the heels with a bit more vigour, and maybe your toes will flip off? Okay, go again. A little bit more vigour. Okay, legs stay straight. A little bit more vigour. Good. Nice. Now, that's the kind of movement we want in the foot. There's a lot happening with the jumping, so now you're going to bend your knees, bring the calves all the way home. Now, you're going to press your legs towards straight. Just as they get to that straight, you're going to flick your feet and try and jump out towards the tower. There you go. Try and find some air time. Good. And land. Land with the legs. Push out. Good. Leap. Good. Oh. So that should be over there. So the carriages should not be moving. And this one is sliding a little bit. Good. Everyone else is putting ankles down. Good. Now, the purpose of jumping is to try and find as much air time as you can. So there's a balancing act here, right? The harder you push, the quicker you'll come in. But can you jump with just enough energy to find a bit of air time? Good, that should be quiet. Sorry, I thought the little rubber triangles would be enough to hold you all in this jumping. Thank God we've got Tanya here to. Good. How does that feel? Exhausting.
Yeah.
Knee feels right?
Yeah, knackered.
Knackered's one thing.
You see
Bigger ones?
Yeah.
Okay, great, from the carriage in. Nice, so can you go legs together? Great, same thing, jump, land. Nice and quiet. Should be silent. Good, try and find as much airtime as you can. Good, nice soft landing. Good, I'll help you out here. Good stuff. Quiet. There you go, nice. Great, last one's here. Come on in. Can you find your V position so you're in the Pilates V? Great, legs warming up.
Yeah.
Great, now you're going to jump in your Pilates V. Can you jump and make sure you point your toes at the end? Good. Right. That's right, I'm going to give you some more. I think she's going to move the moment. Great. Nice. Last one's there. Feels alright? Great. Now take your feet wide. Sorry, a minute. You want to lift that up. Great. Now those toes to the outside corners. Right, now you're going to turn up. Great, now you're going to jump in that wide leg position. Jump and land. Great, jump. Try and find the air time. This is about as much fun as you're going to have on this machine. Nice and fine. There you go. If this hasn't convinced you, nothing will. Right. Okay, everyone's got the jumping. Feels nice, right?
Yeah. No.
Okay, so now you're going to come back to your Pilates V. So, narrow feet. Good. You're going to jump narrow, land wide. Jump wide, land narrow. Let's get some tricks going. Good. Few rules apply here. Oh, that's good. Just few rules apply here. Can you? Oh, sorry, I'm going to start. Can you put that one on the bed, Tanya? When you're jumping, good. I can't remember what I was going to say, but we'll come back to it. It'll come to you in a moment, I'm sure. Great, nice. Now, this is the last few bits here. Whew. What on earth just happened? Nice, so you're all going to roll up and take off one of the red springs. Maybe have a bit of water. Have a little bring our water in. Because over there, water's miles away. Now, no, the springs are a lot lighter. Lie yourselves down. So now you're not going to have to jump as hard to find your air time. So, feet back on, make sure your toes aren't hanging off the top edge. And just go for a double foot jump. So legs together, jump.
That's the new machine.
New machine loves making that noise. It's just talking to us, you know? Great. Guys, can you feel the difference with the springs there? Yeah. Great. Okay, so now bring the calves in. Float your right leg to tabletop. Great. Now jump on your left leg. Push your left leg. Good. Watch what happens with that right leg. Can you keep that right leg in a tidy tabletop? Is it sort of swinging around all over the place? Can you add a bit of foot choreography? So as you jump, you point both toes. And as you land, there you go. Very nice. Good. Great. Trying to land with the foot that's jumping just a little higher than your hip joint. That's what I was going to say earlier. Sorry. Don't let the feet drop down below the line of your hips. Nice. Bring the carriages in, change your tabletop legs, and jump on the other leg. Great stuff about this, unilateral work, you know, what side does this side feel like compared to the other? You right? Right. Shall we do some tricks? Yes. Great, so you're going to jump on your right, land on your left. Jump on your left, land on your right. Now make sure you are not bicycling the legs. That's a bit of a cheat there. You want to get the deliberate tabletop land. Tabletop land. Good. Great. We've got 2 more tricks coming up. Good. There's a lot of coordination. You're right, guys? Yeah. Good. Last one's here. Land the feet in the carriage home moment. Good. Now bring your legs together. You're going to twist your toes to the right-hand side and bring them over to the right-hand side of the couch. Good. It's called skiing. Just make sure your pelvis doesn't roll too much. Obviously your feet are too far. Good. Nice. You're going to jump on that side, land on the other. Yes. Good. Yum. Yum. How much airtime can you find? Everybody needs this in their life, right? Good. Last 2. And 1. Good. Bring the carriages home. This is where it gets a bit scary. This is where you want to find that air time, right? So find your Pilates V. You're going to jump, open the legs, land. Open the legs, land. Great. Ooh, nice work. Good job. Too easy. Very nice. Good. Much respect for those ballet dancers who do this vertically. Nice. Great. Last 2. And 1. And bring your legs in. Take a little rest. Rest your heels on the top edge. Take a little breather there. Good. 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 Last one here for the jumping. Oh, no, that's an absolute lie. Last one here with this kind of powerful leg jumping. Great, sorry. From here, you can either stay with that star jump, that's what we call that one, or you can go for the flutter, which is a jump, open, flutter, flutter, land. There you go, almost got it. Great. There you go. There you go. Beautiful. Good. Flutter. Make sure the legs are fully extended when you flutter. Good. There's a lot happening here. Good. Try not to think about it too much. It's a bit easier, I think. So it's over, under, over, under, over, under. Maybe do the double flutter. That's 4 times. Oh, yeah. Maybe the carriage needs to be longer. Who knows? Great. Beautiful work. Come on up. Now we're going to see how this feels on your back. Okay, so come on up. You're going to grab your ball and you're going to change your spring to just your blue spring. So red's coming off, blue is staying on. That ball is going to sit right between your shoulder blades and it's going to sit count. You're going to lie down. Good. Hands are coming straight in behind your head. And we're going to start pulling on your neck. Good. Great. So everyone feels okay. You should be a little unstable, but hopefully not uneven. Then you come a little bit lower than the voice. Get up a little bit. There you go. Great. Actually, you're going to come much lower down the back. So coming up. Then we go. So you sit on up. And you're going to sit there. Now take your hands in behind your head. Good. Make sure your elbows are just about visible in your peripheral vision. So you have them too wide, but they're not too close. And now you can move your ball could be further under you, darling. There you go. And now can you find that straight line from armpit to hips? You've got this little bit of neutral spinal alignment. That's your abdominals having to work nice and hard there. Find your input, draw your belly button in, try and push your lower back into the floor. Good. Drop your feet down so your toes are on there. Very light spring. Jump. And land. Jump. And land. Both legs. Jump. And you land. Good. I'll just kind of help you. Sit up a moment. Good. Now, so when you jump here, can you pull one knee towards you? So nice up on the there you go. And your hands behind your head. Good. Oh, yeah, my hips is a bit small.
Oh, this is strong.
Well, what you can do have the ball, lie yourself down. Go to your chest. Good, pull one knee in, land with the other. Sorry, gang, there you go. Now, can you pull the knee across the opposite elbow? Watch it, there you go. Find that air time. Good. How much fun is that? Watch that. You've got to try and keep that static pelvis. Do not let that rock and roll you around. Last two. And one. And come on in. Come on up and off those balls. Great. Head to end, right? Good. Put your balls back in your boxes. Would anyone like a water before we get into our next one? Like a water, everyone's gone, bye. Please come back.